Hey, did an update on Monday. School just started for me, so I was kind of busy. Um, Sorry. But I took notes for this one too. And the topic is body image. And I was thinking like kind of dysphoria, but also just general body image stuff because we're ordinary people and most people are not perfectly happy with the way they look. Uh, So it's a combination of those two. Um, Basically, for me, the major issue is sorry, always looking after my hair. The major issue for me is height. I am 5'5", maybe. Uh, so my driver's license says anyway, and I I feel little. I feel really little. I'm shorter than a lot of my female friends. So I guess I was average height for a woman, but I certainly don't see it that way when I'm out. But I also slouch, so uh, I just feel like abnormally small. And I know that this is really common for trans guys, but it's also common for cis guys. My dad is 5'8", but he is also pretty short. I mean, that's way taller than me, but for a guy, pretty short. And I think that he's a little, has been a little insecure about it. Not now that he's a real adult. I don't think he's um, very insecure about what other people think about him. But uh, when I'm out in a group of guys, I'm usually like, trying to be normal height because a lot of times I feel like a little kid around them. I actually am kind of growing a beard right now, and it's not really showing up. And one of the major reasons is because people think that I'm 12 a lot, and I do get insecure about that. People thought that before I transitioned, though. It's not just a trans thing, but it's definitely something that I don't really like. But I'm also insecure about like not having big muscles, having acne, and hips and things like that. And it's not as much dysphoria as not looking like male models. And very few people look like models, generally speaking. But growing up, I noticed the women around me saying things like, "Oh, I don't um, look like a Cosmo model," or "I don't look like this actress, and that really depresses me. I need to lose weight. I need to have the perfect hair. I need to do this. I need to do that." And I think a lot of guys feel the same way. They just don't talk about it. Either that, or I was socialized in that environment. And it's come out with how I view men because I'm always like, "Oh, I really wish I could dress like a GQ model. I wish that my hair would do this." I wish that my face was more angular. I wish that I were taller. And it's not necessarily because guys look like that, because I look around and there are guys who are, a little curvier. There are guys who are really short. I have all those role models or whatever to look at as what masculinity is. But to me, the ideal of masculinity isn't what the average guy looks like. It's what the way at this end of the spectrum awesome guy looks like. You're supposed to look like um, Brad Pitt. I don't know. Uh, that's not my ideal. I just hear a lot of people talk about him. I would say I would want to look like uh, I don't really know. I can't think of anyone right now. I've been really out of it lately in terms of famous people. Like I don't have cable or anything. So. But just looking like a normal average person on TV, and not like a normal average person who's around you. So um, I think that having scars adds to that, because uh, I can't like take off my shirt and feel really comfortable that I will blend. And that's there are two kind of conflicting things going on with body image in my mind. There's, I want to look really average, I want to blend, I want to be able to take my shirt off and people just not notice. I want to pass through a crowd and have people not notice. Being short kind of helps that, but it also draws attention to me, and so that's, um, bad. But then I also want to be awesome and attractive and amazing. Like everybody, I think, wants that. And that would definitely draw attention to you. So there are these two extremes. I want to be just completely plain, ordinary, and then there's like, I want to be a rock star. So those are sort of things I think that almost every guy deals with. I don't like my height. I'm too tall. I'm too short. I don't have enough muscle, or my muscle looks weird. Acne is pretty common. Um, I don't like that my hair has a cowlick. Things like that. Uh, but there are also some positive things. I guess I should probably talk about those. I feel pretty positively about uh, just how I look in general. I'm not like, oh god, I'm so ugly, I don't want to look at myself, or feel so dysphoric that I'm like, I don't want to look in a mirror. So, like, it's okay. It's just, there's a lot of pressure in our society to look famous, look really awesome. So, I didn't feel this way before I transitioned because I wasn't a very physical person. I was not really in touch with my body. I wasn't really in touch with how I looked. I didn't really care about how I looked. I definitely didn't want to look like a Cosmo model or anything like that, so that wasn't an issue. But since transitioning and becoming more like into myself, I've been like, well, if I'm going to be caring about how I look, I might as well, really care how I look. So it can be negative and positive, but I'm interested to see what other people will say.